Hi everyone. So today we have our mentee Maideni with us. She's just entered fourth year at NLU Shimla. She was in her third year when she joined YLCC's Holistic Development GrowthCamp for law students. So let's try to hear from her what inspired her to join this program and if we were able to fulfill her expectations or not. So hi Maideni, how would you like to introduce yourself to our audience?
Hi, everybody. Hello, ma'am. I am Maideni and I am studying BBA LL.B honors from NLU Shimla. I've just entered my fourth year. And when I was in my third year, I got to know about YLCC because I was eagerly looking for a mentor. And I tried various I just searched about various programs of LFI and other various mentors. And then I just came across Priyanka ma'am, and then she got me to Samanika ma'am through LinkedIn. And when I talked to her that ma'am, I need your help, then she said that let's connect over WhatsApp and we'll just get over a call and then we'll discuss what's the problem. And then post that, everything has just been so smooth because I got to know the pros and cons and how the things are to be done through her. And then it was just an amazing journey. So it was a nice thing. I just
Right.
got,
So you joined the Holistic Growth Camp in your third year. Now,
yeah.
according to you, firstly, what is the right time for anybody to join this program? Was it too early? Was it too late? Or was it at the right time? Firstly, and secondly, amongst all the 5 weeks, pre-internship, during internship, how to crack the interview, do's and don'ts week, research writing, drafting, freelancing. So all 5 weeks, which was your favorite week and what was your main key takeaways?
So when it comes to when should we take the mentorship program, I think that I was just talking with my sister also just now before dinner that we should actually, I just suggested her that if you are just entering your second year, you should just get the program right now because I think there is this entire holistic development program about this everything about the internships, about the interviews, about the technical rounds, about how to maintain your CV, how to get your cover letter, how to approach, how to have that connections over LinkedIn, how to do things. It is a one by one you step on the ladder and then you succeed. So it is an entire process. The earlier you take the steps, the better the results will be for you. I was in my third year, basically my sixth semester when I got the enrollment for the mentorship program. It actually helped me a lot. But then when I look back today and I think that probably if I have gotten this opportunity in my second year, probably I would have done much better internships in my third year. I would have written some good papers and published them also, which I don't have much time for now as compared to that. And as far as the weeks are compared, the best was the first week was the best because we got to know about what kind of fields are there, what are the areas. It's not just about corporate law or litigation, it's about what are the fields in the corporate law, IPR, fintech, different types of all the fields which you actually told us about. There was this entire 2.5 3 hour session about the types of fields and what we should do. And then the interview growth camp for that technical rounds and HR rounds. That was something I loved the most because the way you told us that, like, see, the interviews are just formal dates and you need to behave like that. When my interviewer went there, I actually just had that line in mind that it's nothing to just be so afraid of or so nervous of. It is just a formal date, okay? We'll just manage it. And it actually happened that way. It was just such a happy conversation that my friends who were sitting in front of me while I was giving the interview, that if you will fumble, we'll help you up. They all were like, what was happening that you were laughing a lot? And I was like, it was just good. It just went so smoothly. And it was nothing that I was scared of. The questions so asked, it was as you instructed us that it was how you set the tone of the interview. It just happened in that way in my case. So the interview rounds, whatever you told, things went exactly that way. That's why that was my favorite week session. And then about the LinkedIn and how to use the programs, building the social network. That week also helped me a lot because I was using LinkedIn, but I wasn't making the best out of it. Then post that, how to approach the people, how to seek help from them. I even asked people to if they can help me publish in article with them, associates from firms, and they actually said yes. And I was like, okay, so it works in this manner. Actually, it actually gives results, and I was very happy. So all of these were my good moments from the entire camp.
Right. So I was just cross-checking to be sure about it that you had sent me a message that you secured an opportunity with a tier 1 firm,
Yes.
and getting there becomes a very big thing. Like a lot of people have these inhibitions that yeah, if we are not from top 4, top 5 NLU, probably we might not be able to secure that, right? And NLU Shimla being one of the recently added NLUs. So, did you also have those doubts when you were applying, or were you confident this time? And how did you manage to secure that opportunity?
Okay, so firstly, exactly the point that you stated, ma'am, that it is immersing in LU. Our second batch has just passed the 5th year this June, and we are like literally budding lawyers with the budding in LU. So we are like struggling like all the other private schools and everything. But the thing is that when I got the first thing was that the mail ID I applied through was also on YLCC's internship directory website only. So I got the mail from there, and then I applied. And when I was applying, I just got okay, I know how to make the CV from the camp, and I know how to make the cover letter. I just made the body of the entire mail and I sent it. And I was like, let's see what happens, because I'm in my 3rd year. I'm from NLU Shimla. I don't know if things work out or not. Let's just see what happens. Then the person called me from the office, telling me that are you Maideni from Shimla, and you speaking, you're pursuing this course and everything. We talked over a call, and then he told me that we'll be soon scheduling your interview uh, for the like internship opportunity at application which you've given. And I was like, okay, okay, we'll just see about it. I was so fed, I even texted you that, ma'am, I don't know what to do. And then you said that, okay, let's get over a call and we will discuss things. And then even though we were not able to have that conversation, a long conversation like we had on our one-on-one sessions twice, like, but then I still know I went through the notes which I made through the growth camp, and then the interview went so smoothly. It was like I just went over they asked me, like, as you told us that they will ask you anything about you apart from law, so what will you tell? I just told that, see, my family is this is how I've been, this is what my parents do, and how these things are. Then they started joking about you, okay, then will you bring us ice cream? Because my father has an ice cream dealership business. So they were like, okay, will you bring us ice cream? And I was like, of course, if you get me selected, I'll have, of course, bring you ice creams. And they were laughing all the way around. And they were like, okay, then you get the internship right away. And we were just laughing through the entire interview, and it just happened so smoothly. Then they asked me some technical questions. The associate was there. He asked me some technical questions, which I had listed in my CV, that I did internship for this statute under this section and everything. They asked me those questions, and it just went so smoothly with that. Also, I had this. When the interview ended, I just asked them, so like the feedback, as you told us that I always ask for your feedback. That how did you do? What improvements can you do? I asked them, they said that, okay, it's good. We're definitely hiring you and everything. And then they said, like, okay, wait for the results. We'll mail you the results. And then 1 week later, I gave a follow up because I didn't receive any mail. I was so tensed. But then again, I was like, I have already given one tier 1 internship interview and it didn't succeed that well. So I don't know if this happens. I was a lot no, I was a lot nervous and in tension. But then the response came to my follow-up mail and it was like, you're accepted. And I was like so happy. I just texted you right away that, okay, I got the internship and this is how it went. So like, it was just, I just followed like the entire statements and the entire steps which you told us. It actually went that way. Like I was like, okay, things actually go in that direction. It was like a
Yeah.
pre-planned date, nothing else
Wow,
more
so
than that.
sweet, so happy, like as if like I actually felt as if it was my journey because I just checked your message ki, like was it you only, was like am I not confusing you with somebody else? And even right now I could feel that energy in that message where you had sent those like 8 lines to me and then informing that I've gotten this opportunity. So happy for you, Medni, and I'm so happy that starting from first class, which was careers in law, mostly people say that they get that real insight in that session कि अच्छा ये भी होता है, because college में तो केवल corporate और litigation ही सुना था. अरे suddenly, like how come this class is exceeding for more than 2 hours? Like, because of course there are so many options, and that's the beauty of our field, law. You can always merge it with your hobbies, interests, and create a field of your choice, and not just go into that rat race. And the good thing you've shared is that because just now CLAT got over, and a lot of people might not have been able to secure the top 5 or top 6 NLU ranks. And that is where, if somebody is taking an admission in a NLU which is not in like top 5 ranks, they will have this confidence that it's okay, yaar, koi baat nahi, we can take admissions in other NLUs, we can take admissions in private colleges, because everybody's circumstances are different. Somebody might be able to take a drop year to prepare, somebody might not be financially so stable from their family side that they would be in a need to finish their studies and start earning. So that beautifully gives a good ray of hope. And however, to the audience members who are watching this video, you might think that it was so easy, समानिका ने कुछ ऐसे magical wand घुमाया होगा and like बस कुछ secrets बता दिए and घोल पिला दिया and मेदनी का result आ गया. ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं है. Trust me, why I remember her the most is because I've had 2 one-on-one conversations with her, and even in her third year itself, she had already done a lot of things. So that's why I had clearly, if you remember, I had warned you also that Medni, if now you do not continue with that speed, there is a high probability you might get distracted also. And that is usually, I don't tell a lot of students, because usually we only talk in a very courageous tone. But why I had to use that sentence was not to demoralize you, but to ensure that you are on the track, because you had already been running for past 3 years in a very super fast train mode. So would you like to share that with the audience, that what were the aspects within your CV? Of course, YLCC just told you how to sell your profile, but we didn't build your CV. That was something you had been building so beautifully on your own for so long, right? And that's why the associates were so confident to have you, right? Because कंटेंट तो आप ही का था, हमने कभी आपके लिए लिखा नहीं, we never created your CV. So that also, if you could share, what were the things you were doing in past 3 years which helped you reach here?
Okay, so ma'am, what actually happened with me was that I am a first-gen lawyer. So I really don't know how and what law was. And when I got in my college in 2019, and then we suddenly hit the pandemic. There was a 2 year lockdown and everything, and things were shut. Online internships were going on. I made my LinkedIn profile in my first semester, and then I was not so active. I just did, like, we are told, no, okay, in the first semester you have to do one trial court internship, the next semester one district or high court internship, then a Supreme Court internship, then 2 firms internships, and then it's done. So I was with that in my first semester. I was with that ideology. I was working on. Then when the pandemic hit in my second semester, I saw people of my same caliber and of my same year. They were doing so much. Like, they've written papers, they've done multiple internships, they've done volunteerships. Then I started doing stuff. Then I started doing the research. I was a research assistant with Somashekhar ma'am. Then I did internships at district court, also at Supreme Court also. Then I did internship with Pradeep Rai sir, then Praveen Parik sir, and then also I did internship with firms, and with Amazon also I did internship. So I just started building internships through all the contacts and connections on LinkedIn, through all the mails which were over LinkedIn on that point of time. You could ask people for help, and they actually helped you. Like, I texted, there was this girl from Narsi Muji, I guess, and then I just she's a senior now, and then like, she's getting placed this year, and I just texted her that, hi, ma'am, I'm this from this NLU, and I really am seeking some help. If you could just guide me as to how can we approach people for internships and the mail IDs. She shared me the list of entire mail IDs which were on net on that particular point of time. And then she said that, okay, apply these. Apart from that, I got mails from my batchmates also. We were all applying because we thought, oh, we are running behind. So just to catch up the speed, I just got on that train in July itself, in 2020. And then I was running like anything. I thought, okay, I did the internship for July. Now I need to sit quiet. Then I was like, no. I need to do internship as much as I can, because I'm seeing that people are doing internships with their semester months also. And people are counting that. And they're getting great opportunities out of that. Then I started doing internships at Zero. So it was a 3-month long internship. I learned a lot over there. It was with ESG team. I got to know how to make legal manuals, how to study some legislations, rules and regulations. With Amazon litigation team, it was there. Then everything with Gaggar and Partners, I did internship this February only. Then P&A law, I got this entire internship through LinkedIn. I just contacted one sir on LinkedIn that, sir, I've been trying to get an internship, but I don't get the response. My classmate got the response, but I didn't get the response. And my CV is much better than his. I don't know what's the problem. Then he said, okay, don't think about that. It's just the thing is that you need to approach in the right manner. So as I'm approaching the right manner, but the person's not responding, he's like, okay, I will let you know, we'll let you know. Then he actually helped me through it. And then I got the internship, we got the interview, and then I cleared the internship. Then that internship was immensely helpful to me. I got to know about I did work over all maximum fields of law. Like I did some work over competition law, dispute resolution, some arbitration work, some mergers and acquisitions, some proofreading, some evidences for the documents, some evidence law work. And like it was a mix of everything. So I got to know the max, all what I could do, what interests me. I thought that, okay, mergers and acquisitions is something corporate and so fancy. I like that. But then when I saw my CV post my PN internship, I realized that my entire CV was about dispute resolution and arbitration. And I've been doing that and competition law work and I'm liking it. So then I knew, okay, no, my interest has shifted actually from M&A, which I thought as fancy, to dispute resolution. And then I got internships in that manner. Now when I talk to people, the person says that, what is your interest area? I'm like, okay, I have done work in all these fields, but I'm still open to more fields and experiencing new opportunities because I really need to learn right now. As far as I know, I've done this, so I have experience in this, and I can help you much more in this with my input also. So this is how it has helped me. Also, I think that I lacked publications, which I've started writing. I talked to you regarding publications. You said that if you talk people and you write 3 papers a semester, it's good for you. And then I have written 2 papers as far as and now, and they have been published also. So I'm like, okay, now things are getting on track. Moods are also there, publications also there, debates are also there, internships are also. It's like a balanced CV with everything.